Hello everyone, welcome back to Oni-chan. At this moment, the Wind Hashira and the Serpent Hashira are observing an ancient abandoned castle. As they realize this is the demon's stronghold, it makes the Wind Hashira uneasy. It turns out many villagers have been captured by the demons and taken into the castle. Suddenly, the Serpent Hashira sees a girl being abducted by a demon, so they immediately chase after him. At this moment, the demon also senses someone following him, thus, he quickly runs inside. When the Serpent Hashira and Wind Hashira arrive, they immediately sense that there are many demons here, so, a demon attacks. But, he is quickly defeated by the Serpent Hashira. The demons then collectively attack them. However, they are all easily defeated by the Wind Hashira. They swiftly defeat the demon horde. At this moment, the Serpent Hashira instructs the two young men to go back, as they realize this place is very dangerous. Suddenly, the Wind Hashira hears the cries for help of a girl, but he sees many demons here. The Wind Hashira immediately uses wind breathing. With just one strike, he annihilates all the demons, but still, many other demons appear. The Serpent Hashira then employs serpent breathing, and he too easily defeats the demon horde. The demon sees that they are very strong. He realizes they are high-ranking Hashira members of the Demon Slayer Corps, so he quickly runs away. When the Wind Hashira pursues, he is continuously blocked by the demon horde. But as they appear, their numbers grow increasingly large. Thus, the Serpent Hashira decides he will block the demon horde to allow the Wind Hashira to rescue the girl. He then employs the third form of serpent breathing and easily defeats the demons. While the Wind Hashira catches up with this demon, he orders the demon horde to attack. Unexpectedly, with just one sword strike, the Wind Hashira defeats them, making the demon annoyed, so he immediately throws the girl away. Luckily, the Serpent Hashira manages to catch the girl. The Wind Hashira immediately pursues the demon, but they end up falling into the Infinity Castle, which surprises them both, because there are so many demons here. But, the Wind Hashira still tries to attack this demon. Unexpectedly, they let him escape. At this point, both of them don't know where they are, because there are so many demons there. Meanwhile, Kanao has just completed her mission and returned. This makes the three girls very happy. So, Kanao goes to find Shinobu, and she tells her about what happened at the swordsmith village. Thanks to Mitsuri, Muichiro, and Tanjiro, they were able to defeat two upper ranks. But, what they did not consider is that Nezuko can withstand sunlight, something that Muzan has always desired. So, he will surely try every means to capture Nezuko. Now, Shinobu has to return to the main headquarters, to attend the emergency meeting of the Hashira. So, she asks Kanao to help her protect and take care of Nezuko. On Tanjiro's side, he has regained consciousness. When he learns that the swordsmith village has been relocated, and that everyone is safe, it makes Tanjiro feel relieved, because the battle with the two upper ranks was so fierce. Their victory and survival are already miraculous. If the swordsmith village has been relocated, then the demons won't be able to cause trouble for them anymore. While this young man is still surprised, since Tanjiro was unconscious for 7 days, but now he's stable and able to eat. While Mitsuri and Muichiro were only unconscious for 2 days, and they've recovered, so he thinks Tanjiro is gradually reaching the level of a Hashira. But he's even more surprised when he learns that Nezuko can stand under sunlight, something demons cannot do. Tanjiro also doesn't know why she can do that. Meanwhile, the Hashira are gathering together to prepare for the emergency meeting. The Wind Hashira is surprised that Mitsuri and Muichiro have defeated two upper ranks, making him feel envious, as he hasn't encountered upper ranks yet. Suddenly, the Serpent Hashira inquires about Mitsuri's wound, making her very happy. The Stone Hashira realizes that if more Hashira were to die, their Demon Slayer Corps would be in danger. Shinobu and Giyu are also curious why Mitsuri's and Muichiro's wounds can heal so quickly. At this moment, Amane arrives. She says she will take over her husband's role in leading this meeting, because Kagaya's condition is currently very severe. She realizes that Muzan will stop at nothing to capture Nezuko. Therefore, a large-scale, all-out battle is about to break out. At this point, she informs Mitsuri and Muichiro about the signs that appear on their bodies when fighting upper ranks, similar to previous swordsmen who have cornered Muzan before. It's called the Demon Slayer mark, which surprises everyone, as this is the first time they've heard of it. When someone awakens the Demon Slayer mark, then, it will also help those around to begin awakening. She realizes, the first person to manifest the Demon Slayer mark isn't the pillars, it's actually Tanjiro. Then, it's Mitsuri and Muichiro's turn. Mitsuri feels very proud, so she tells everyone about her experience with the Demon Slayer mark, which shocks everyone because she also doesn't know how to awaken the Demon Slayer mark. But Muichiro tells everyone, while he was being poisoned, he tried to control his breathing. Inadvertently, he recalled his memories, and his emotions surged, causing Muichiro's heart rate to increase to 200. Even his body temperature rose to 39 degrees, causing him to have a fever after the battle. The Wind Hashira feels this is too simple. Amane realizes that awakening the Demon Slayer mark is necessary for the Hashira, so they must strive to train to awaken their own Demon Slayer mark. After the meeting ended, Giyu was about to leave, but he was stopped by Shinizu and Obanai, as they needed to plan their training. However, he still wanted to leave, and saying he's different from them immediately angered Shinizu, thinking he was being looked down upon. When Shinizu was about to seize Giyu, the stone Hashira applauded. Unexpectedly, he created pressure on everyone, as he wanted everyone to sit down and discuss together. Meanwhile, Tanjiro is still eating a lot to recover quickly, while Zenitsu has just completed his mission and returned. So, he was welcomed by these three girls, making him very happy. Zenitsu thought they missed him dearly, but they said, "We don't remember anything about him at all." However, they were very happy that Zenitsu returned safely. Suddenly, Zenitsu sees Nezuko, and she says, "Welcome back." This shocks Zenitsu, because Nezuko's voice is too adorable, which makes Zenitsu very excited and wanting to marry Nezuko. But Nezuko says, "Welcome back, Inosuke," which disappoints Zenitsu, because Nezuko doesn't remember his name at all. Meanwhile, Tanjiro is wondering where Inosuke has gone, because earlier, Inosuke taught Nezuko how to call his name. Suddenly, Hotaru finds Tanjiro. It turns out he has finished forging a sword for him, making Tanjiro very happy, while Hotaru is very excited, and he tells Tanjiro to look at the sword's blade. This surprises Tanjiro, because this sword is very special. Hotaru says it has been forged from the finest metal. Tanjiro sees the word "destroy" on the blade. Hotaru says the previous owner of this sword, he engraved that word on the sword, and only the Hashira can engrave words on the sword, which surprises Tanjiro. Suddenly, Hotaru gets angry, because he hasn't finished sharpening the sword yet. So, Tanjiro used the sword to fight, which made him feel sorry for the sword. Thus, he had to sharpen it again from scratch, after threatening Tanjiro. Then, Hotaru left. At this moment, Genya scolded Tanjiro for being too noisy. Suddenly, Inosuke burst into the room and made a mess, making the room even noisier, leaving Genya feeling helpless. It turns out he came to announce that the training camp was about to begin, which surprised Tanjiro. Inosuke said only strong people could participate in this training camp. On the side of the Hashira, they were finishing planning for the training camp. 3 days later, they would begin, because they needed to become stronger immediately, before Muzan acted to capture Nezuko. So, it's called Hashira training, which excited everyone. And he also asked the former Hashira for help. On Zenitsu's side, he was feeling bored, because he had just returned from a mission and had to join the training. But Tanjiro was very excited, because they would be trained by the strong Hashira. That was the quickest way for him to become stronger. But Zenitsu was very angry, because he still hadn't been given a chance to rest. So, Zenitsu left in frustration. But Tanjiro thanked him, because in the battle with upper rank 4, thanks to the thunder breathing technique that Zenitsu taught him, Tanjiro was able to defeat upper rank 4, which made Zenitsu very happy. He no longer felt annoyed with Tanjiro. On Tengen's side, he was trying to train the Demon Slayers, to make them stronger for the fight against demons, which left them very tired. Despite his strictness, Tengen's 3 wives felt he was full of vitality. So, they cooked rice for everyone, but no one had the energy to eat anymore. He said that the Hashira training would be much more difficult. It turns out Tengen would take care of physical training, while Muichiro would train about speed, Mitsuri will train flexibility, Obanai will focus on swordsmanship, Shinizu will train combat skills, and Himejima will handle physical conditioning. So, after this training course, will help them become much stronger. On the Wind Hashira's side, he has pushed everyone to their limits. The Love Hashira has also instilled fear in them. The Serpent Hashira and Mist Hashira are also training the Demon Slayers diligently. On the Stone Hashira's side, he has them sitting under the waterfall. At this moment, Tanjiro received a letter. They informed him that Giyu wouldn't participate in the Hashira training. Meanwhile, Amane informed Kagaya that the Hashira training had begun. and they needed to prepare for the upcoming battle. At this moment, Kaguya is very weak, so he still thanks Amane for always being by his side and taking care of him. On Tamayo's side, she is researching Nezuko's blood. Suddenly, a crow arrives to find her. It turns out it's Kaguya's messenger, which surprises her, because the Demon Slayer Corps can locate her. The crow informs Tamayo that Kaguya wants to cooperate with her, because they also have someone knowledgeable about pharmacology on their side. They want to collaborate to research Nezuko's abilities. This way, the Demon Slayer Corps will be able to quickly defeat Muzan. Today's video ends here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to support Oni-chan in the next videos. Thank you for watching, love you always.